Sorry about that, guys. Welcome on in. My bunny looks crazy in the back, but I'm late for a good reason, and you'll see it in just a minute. You might see it before I even have time to get on my own live over here. You might see the surprise. I'm trying to get to the right live. Oh, look, there's the surprise. Climbing all over me. Can you see? Oh, where'd you go? Oh. Now she's going to go to bed. Hold on. Let me do a little Simba moment. So, meet Tessie. Tessie is our new friend. Okay, now go get on that bed. You're gonna be a good kitty. That's been a crazy kitty today. But welcome in, everybody. Isn't she cute? Oh yeah. We were planning on it. So quick backstory. Oh my gosh, she's laying on the bed. She's being so good. She's had to be on me all day today. Or like right on the desk. So Rocky hasn't seen her yet. Rocky has never seen another cat other than one time a cat was outside, he was inside. That's as far as it went. So I explained to Tessie here, because that's her name, hey, if Rocky says no, like he's the, he's the deciding factor. But I think he's been coming over to the door today to get used to her because we had her in the bathroom last night. So this is what happened. Vincent pulled in the Acura to fix it yesterday. It was the alternator was out. So, or the day before yesterday. And he put the alternator in, he pulled his car out and parked it, and then, pulled his car back into the garage when he was done with the Acura. Well, he calls me, he leaves yesterday to go grab food, and he calls me right away. And as soon as he's calling me, I'm like, oh my gosh, he's hit a duck, because there's a lot of ducks around here. And I'm like, he hit a duck and he's probably really upset because like we love the ducks. And he tells me, I shit you not, I've been wanting a kitten. Okay. He said, Tanya, my car just pooped out a cat. And I said, what? He's like, yeah, we have this restaurant like around the corner. And he's like, I'm at this restaurant and this cat was on the ground. He was going like 25 miles per hour. And there's spots where he stops, like, where he was going, but the cat didn't get out. He doesn't have an engine for it to want to go up into the engine to be warm. So maybe the cat thought there was an engine up there and went up there and then came back out. This cat, a Tesla shit out a cat. So now her name's Tessie. Model 3 is her middle name. I don't know what her middle name's going to be yet, but I'm just like, he calls me, you should see me. Okay. I am such an animal lover. I am in shorts from Walmart that I have owned for literally 14 years. I only own these 2 pairs of shorts from Walmart. I don't own anything else in Walmart but these 2 pairs of shorts that I've had since before, like after my accident. I think I got them like that year. And I'm in those and they have holes and everything else in them. I just won't get rid of them. They're just my shorts. So I'd like throw sweatpants on. I have on a dressy shirt, sweatpants that are not dressy, Birkenstocks with my socks on, and a trench coat. And I'm just running. I'm like, I'm coming, kitty. I'm coming. So, yeah, you just see this cat right now. I wish I could point the camera. I cannot believe she's sitting down there. She's relaxed, guys. She's relaxed. She literally had to touch me for like since we got her last night. So I wasn't going to do a live last night, and good thing, because, we ended up getting a cat. So we went to the store because, we're good cat owners, and we're like, okay, we know this is a kitten. We don't know how old. We know by like looking at her eyes and her teeth and stuff. We were doing stuff last night. Like that we know that she's old enough to be away from her mama. We know her mom. She's the orange cat outside. We know you. Cruising around the neighborhood. No, I really, really like her cat. It came out of the car. It literally pooped right out of the car. I said, was it in the frunk? He's like, no, there's no way to get in there. But he said when he got in his car, and he's very particular. Okay. I almost want to take my shoes off in it because of the white interior. Like I almost do. I've only ridden in that car maybe 7 times. And the cat was going to get the first ride. Well, the cat apparently put little paw prints on his car. And he's like, I noticed the paw prints, but wasn't sure. And we know this old lady just moved out, and we think that she may have been feeding this cat and couldn't take it with her or something. I don't know. But it's like, she's so cute. She's sleeping. She's so cute. Dang it. I was trying not to look at her too much because the cuter she is, the more I look at her, she's got a little small head. I think Rocky will like her. We don't want, like, we haven't like put the animals around each other just in case. Like, we don't think she has anything wrong with her, but like, wouldn't that be something if she scratched Rocky or, like, I don't know. I don't want that to happen. Rocky don't have front claws. So, but she doesn't claw you. This cat doesn't bite. She doesn't claw you, and she's been friendly ever since we got her. But I know she's that orange cat's offspring because she's got it in her, in the brindle, bunch of orange. I'm like, oh, you're busted. Yeah, you want to see her again? Let me pick her back up. Let me pick you back up for a minute. I want to see you. Yeah. She just went on her. Oh, sorry, my butt was in the air. Just like put my butt right in the air. There she is. Look up there. Look, there you go. There you go. See? You're a cute cat. You are pretty cute. I know, Mia. It'll be okay, Mia. Mia's crying. She wants in. She doesn't know what's going on. Mia has no clue. You gonna come back up here? This cat's so agile. Like, compared to Rocky, like Rocky jumps, but not like this cat. Thanks, guys. We'll get into tonight's case coverage now. Oh, don't fall off of me. That's what she likes to do. You can't see her from there. I'm gonna have to put the camera down a little bit. And then Araya took my bunny today. A reverse calico tabby. She might be. She's pretty. She sure is. That's not your water bowl. Your water stuff's down here. Oh, you're gonna sit there? Okay. She's gonna sit there. That's fine. That's perfect, actually. That's a perfect spot. Okay, we'll get into tonight's case coverage now. Thank you guys for listening to my cat story. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I wasn't ready. I was not ready, for a cat. But we got her a kennel that on the sides, it breathes, like you can breathe on the side of it, but you can't get your claws in there. It's all. So if you ever sell the car, keep the plate. I need to hit that. So yeah, let me go back. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already seen this. I'm a little late to the game. I was going to play it the other day, but then we're doing other streaming, so we're going to play it now. But this is Bryan Kohberger. I can boost the sound for us also. If we need it boosted, let me know. I can boost it. Sometimes if I boost it too high, it gets a little scratchy though, if that makes sense. I'm not a Scorpio, but one of my best friends are. I'm a Libra of all things, actually. I'm the balancing. Who would put that on my shoulders to balance out all the other planets? Sure, not me. Also, they are doing a new law in Idaho, and Jesse Weber talked to Olivia and Mr. Gonzalez about that law because they asked them about it. I thought that was pretty cool that they got their opinion on it. So, yeah. You're a Libra too? I thought you were going to say you're a Scorpio. We have a lot of Libras in this chat. Ashley's a Libra too. Okay, so let me get on the chat. If you guys don't mind, will you take a second, hit the like button? And by the way, this is Titanium Built. My name is Tanya. This is Tessie. I think we're gonna go with that. I think that's a cute name. Oh, and then Vincent. Okay, so then one little other story. Vincent went to do his Instacart today because he does that on the weekends sometimes. Well, most weekends. His first order was Tess, and then the last name, like it was just her initial C, Tess C. And I was like, oh, she has her head down. Yeah, she's ready. She's ready to watch some Bryan Kohberger. Really, Crystal? You're an Aries? Hey, Casey. And hey, Patriot. Hey, welcome in, everybody. I've seen everybody in the chat. Actually, I didn't see my ladybug. There's my ladybug. It's like, wait a minute. I was down at the bottom. I was like, I didn't see my ladybug. Hey, Canvas. Hey, Miss Bree. I just saw her. She was like, Tony got a new cat. So like, when Vincent first sent me the picture, I thought it was Rocky. I was like, oh my God, is that Rocky? He's like, no, it's smaller. I mean, I had to go in and get the cat out of the corner because he was a little scared. And then it rode with me on the way home under my seat. And we went straight to Petco. We went and got him some stuff and kitten food. The good stuff too. No, I was just going to give him some like kitten chow. Like, I don't know. It was like a little bit like higher up than that. It was like $8 food. And Vincent was like, no. No one's going to eat bad when Vincent's around. And he goes around to the other aisle and he's like, we're going to get her this. And then he got her this little thing to go in. And I got her some toys. I had some toys already. And we got her some treats, some kitten treats. It does protect the families of victims. Yeah. I never wanted to show crime scene photos on my channel. And I never, when we went through all of those crime scene photos that night, 2190 or whatever it was, I never knew until you guys pointed it out that Xana was in one of those. I was like, what? I had to go back. I didn't want to see it, but I had to go back. I was like, I have to look at this. Like, this is insanity. I mean, they were already blacking it out. Like, they were already there, you know? So Bryan Kohberger here, he's going to go into the DMV. Remember the ladies just loved him? I think they were going to put him on their Christmas card list or something. Very weird, if you ask me. I mean, I guess at small DMVs, I don't know. I go to a small DMV. I'm pretty nice. No one's asked for my address to put it on a personal Christmas card, but we'll see. This is 40 minutes and 49 seconds. If he is just like kind of like walking around, not doing much, we'll fast forward, like speed through it. But I think he talks pretty much the whole time. November 18th to November 18th. I'll put the captions on. We'll see if they catch her or if they catch her, because she talks kind of loud. The other lady does. In Washington State, never sell the cars, keep the interchange. Yeah. The back window on the drive. Your registration, right? And whenever he does come in, he is wearing the Colt shoes, the Nikes. But he creeps me out. I don't care. I'm not afraid of him, but he does give me the willies. Like, if I was a girl and he come walking up to me, I think that I would be like, I would have that like radar, you know what I mean? It'd be going off like, you're too much. Here for the 60-day test, this is just going to go on the back window on the driver's side. This is your registration, so that license plate will be mailed here. You'll put these on the back. Now, the two plates, but they only got one plate. You get two on the back. Come up to the lady in the jean jacket. There it is. This one for the Volkswagen.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I definitely need to get my license plate changed.
Okay. We should be able to help with that.
I did boost the sound a little.
Do I need proof of insurance?
No, I mean, you have to have it in Washington State, but you don't have to prove it with us. I do need to know the exact miles that are on your car right now.
Okay. Let me check that.
Okay, perfect. Today's the...
And I said I wanted a girl cat because I would never have another boy. And as far as I know, I've looked, and it's a girl.
Last night I was so tired. I was going, can I die from being tired?
Yeah. I mean, that'll freak you out. No, it takes like months. Yeah, it takes a couple months, but yes, theoretically you can.
Theoretically. About 115.
Oh, okay. So you just have to write that exact mileage right here with no temps. Check the box that says actual, put today's date, and then you'll sign, print, and your street address on the bottom line there. Okay.
No.
I'm surprised that's not the exact mileage. It's not about 150,000.
Okay, so the 18th.
So this would have been November 18th, right before his birthday.
Should know that by now. I've said so
I know you should have probably
Oh, okay, I'm like, wow.
Right. Oh, they said that they were releasing today.
They are all set.
Yeah. Okay.
He's going to get them double tags. You know, I didn't even know that Pennsylvania only required one. I didn't know that Ohio only required one now. That's a law that I don't know when it passed. But when I was younger, you had to have two. I don't know. That was just like that was kind of shocking to me.
Yeah, so what happens is you know all your people.
Yeah, the first box right here is just actual mileage, and then you just have to print and do your street address.
Okay.
Okay?
You need that back.
Oh, are you getting a retirement on the car?
Okay, so I'll give you the quick down low real quick on this case. This is the Idaho 4 case. 4 students out of Idaho University of Idaho were brutally stabbed to death in their off-campus house on November 13th, 2022. Kayla Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. Xana and Ethan were a couple. They were sleeping in Xana's room, and Kaylee was there just for the night. She did live in the house, but she was getting ready to move out, and she was there with her best friend, Maddie. They were on the 3rd floor. This guy here that's walking into the DMV right now, Creepy McCreeperson, he's the one that was charged, convicted. He said, I did it. He confessed, plea deal. He'll be in jail for the rest of his life. Fortunately, they were going for the death penalty. And unfortunately, I think he was a candidate for it, and they didn't give it to him. So, I mean, that say what you will about Idaho now. We're taking the death penalty from them too. Them in Texas, they're done. Don't make me get a map and start marking them off or put red flags on each state. I will do it. Or each town. There's a lot more that we could get into with it. There's 2 roommates in the house, there's a lot. But this is a case if you're looking for a case that's going to get your attention, this is it. And I do have a very
your 60-day count for the DP placard, or the DP plate. So that's that. Now, I just want to mention, here's the placard, and here is documentation for your mom that she has the placard and the license plate. So that's for you. And again, that might happen when she the dog.
Elena had to sign a paper.
Then she uses it.
Yeah, name affidavit.
Now I got it. This goes
Hey
to
Molly,
the
where's that
license
name affidavit for Elena?
On your desk? On my desk.
Oh, yeah, on her desk.
I'm sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, if she's in another car without that, she can, and this is good for any car she
What
gets.
color's the vehicle?
It's white.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, thank you. Okay, yep. Oh, receipt. Okay.
And do you happen to know the trim of the Hyundai? Do you know if it's the limited, the SE, or the sport?
All right, thank you. Have a good day. Thank you, Andy. Bye.
I wish it was.
Was that the better package? Yeah.
Thanks, Donna.
Yeah.
Thanks, Donna.
Yeah. Do they not have that one?
I couldn't find it.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's been like a huge shortage on cars. Like, it's hard to find cars right now. I've known a couple people that have like ordered the car they wanted and had to wait a year for it to be delivered because they just didn't have it until a year later.
Yeah, sports versions.
Yeah, those are the most popular. They go so fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you a Giants fan?
I am. I'm from the Bay Area.
From the Bay Area?
Yeah.
I'm actually from the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
I'm hoping you guys don't get judged.
I'm hoping we do. I mean, and I'm feeling good. The Niners are playing in McCaffrey. I think the Giants are playing good. And President of Operations, Zahedi's already talking like, we got money to spend.
Yeah.
He seems very relaxed with her. Like, I'll give him that. He does. He seems like you see his foot over his other foot. He is like just like another day at the DMV. I think I heard that, Ashley, way back maybe when this case first started. And then they lived in New York, yeah. And then they moved out to the Poconos, which that's what a lot of families do in Philadelphia or New York. My mom used to go to the Poconos when she was a teenager. She said it was like a really rich area that you would go to like ski at. I remember her saying that when I was younger, like her skiing in the Poconos. And then this case comes up and he's from the Poconos. And I was like, oh, I know where that's at. Plus we're from Philadelphia. It's all close enough together.
There's no limit. So that puts
I didn't even notice the dog in the back.
us to like gives us a little bit of an edge, but I mean the Yankees also usually don't have much problem spending money either, so.
No, that's the thing. I heard Judge wanted to go back to California, but it's just a rumor.
Yeah. You know, you never know. Some people want to just be lifers on a team, which I totally respect. I mean, I love that Buster Posey was a Giant from start to finish. You know, I respect those players way more.
Did you want a copy of
But
your
it's always nice sometimes when you can bring in that superstar from another team.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Judge is obviously a very good player. I think
Yeah.
fans.
What are they doing exactly? Like, isn't she supposed to be doing something? Like, she's not moving papers around. I haven't seen her. Is she working or is she talking to him? Maybe she's flirting. Is there a wedding ring on that hand? Because normally when I go to the DMV and get my registration or tags or just like an ID or whatever, it's sign this paper or fill this out. He filled it out. He handed it to her. They normally put two things in the computer, you know, whatever they need to put in the computer to update. And then you're on your merry old way. Give me your money first, they say, you know. Give me all your money and your firstborn.
Baseball in general. Appreciate Judge.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout or Bryce Harper. You know, he's just one of those players that, like, even if he doesn't play for your team, you know how good they are.
You have respect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
What's
so
your
you
phone number
know,
for you?
Oh, okay. Is she typing stuff in? Maybe she is down there. Oh, maybe her keyboard's down. Her keyboard is down there. Oh my. How can you see that, sweetheart?
So, you're from New York. How you liking it over here?
I'm actually from Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're from Pennsylvania. Oh, yes. And then you were
Yeah, my family's from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Oh, okay. So that's how you, yeah.
That's why I wrote it off. Otherwise, I think I'd be a
I was a Yankees fan. I saw him play actually. Now I don't know if I like that.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, growing up in the Bay Area, my grandma and my dad were huge Giants fans, so it was like just
Yeah.
falling in the family line.
Yeah.
So you bought this?
You're not from
Or are you?
I am originally from the Bay Area, yeah.
Yeah.
You're Andrew. Okay. Okay.
But I like
So,
living up here much better than
You
in
can use the travel
California.
trailer,
I don't
right?
think that.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have the purchase order for when you bought it?
Definitely a big difference.
Yeah, huge difference, right?
Because with
I really like it. Though. I like how it's small and quiet, and I would say safe, but the whole Moscow thing kind of makes me feel a little less safe right now.
And
how
much sales tax you paid for it. Otherwise,
And it's still a good mailing address.
well,
Yep.
in any case, I do need that.
I do wish it wasn't
for
so
information.
cold. Like, oh
And
my
then
gosh.
it's
But I'm sure
very
you're
quite
used to
the
that
amount of
because it's
time.
pretty cold in
There
Pennsylvania,
is
right?
here.
Very cold. Yeah. It gets cold
So,
early.
Okay.
if you can, if you buy food, so if you can find any information showing how much paid for it, you might even have to call the New York DMV and get.
So this is the colder one.
Something.
Yeah.
You can kind of hear the people in the background right now. Sorry about that. I wish I could have got like isolated the voice.
It's something that they require.
Yeah, and it does sound like we're gonna get like a pretty heavy winter, so there should be lots of snow.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Going back to
And then just so you know, when we do that, the title.
Yes.
I think he's saying that he's going back and he picked the worst time or
It
something.
is, yeah. I've been away visiting family during like Christmas and I'll get like pictures from friends. They're like, this is what you're missing. And the snow is like this high up their back door and I'm like, sorry about that. I don't miss it.
Yeah. It won't be much better in Vietnam.
Yeah. It's nice to be away for that. Well, So, let me give you that back. And then for license plates, did you want to do the standard background license plate, or did you want to do one of the specialty backgrounds? They're like, we do have a poster with some of the pictures and stuff on there. They're like a wildlife exhibition plate.
Okay. Like, the one that's the standard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Good. Thank you.
See, a lot of people have like this WSU.
Yeah, it's actually the #1 specialty background plate in the state.
Yeah.
Which, bragging rights for the Cougs.
Yeah.
He wants to get specialty plates on his vehicle. Hey, YouTube bad actors. Like, what? He's on. Isn't he supposed to be trying to be incognito? And he's over here like, which one of these specialty plates is the flashiest for a Hyundai Elantra? Oh, you're cute, kitty. She's on her back. I need a kitten cam. I have a camera right there, but I need like I have a webcam. I have to. Oh, you're so cute.
And you're going to the university here?
Yeah.
No. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's definitely not an undergrad.
You would like to release your liability?
I'm definitely not an undergrad.
It's an interesting certainly. It's a
So,
wonderful.
did you give the title? It's the person who bought it.
Oh, don't you do that, Kitty! Kitty! What'd you do, Kitty? Hold on, I just saw it on my screen. We were 9:45 in or something like that. Sorry, guys. Kitty did that. Kitty did it. Kitty, don't do that again. Kitty. You'll get me in trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely not an undergrad.
You would like to release your liability?
Kind of it's an interesting certainly. It's a
So,
wonderful.
did you give the title? It's the person who
When
bought
I
it.
came from Pennsylvania, I went to a very
Did you sign the title?
so it's completely different.
So that is
This is
technically
like
your release of liability.
big, yeah.
Now, if you want to do a recorded sale, you can
That
come
is
in here.
really impressive. I always knew it was like a really big university, but it's surprising to hear that many people in the class. Wow. But I think they're good things, they got good programs and stuff, so,
Yeah, they do have good programs, but also.
yeah. So are you planning on sticking around Pullman for a little while, or just doing the program and then see where life takes you?
I do like Pullman,
Okay,
but I'm not
so
entirely certain.
is the vehicle in the Dodge
So
name?
it just depends if I can get a job. So
Yeah,
I may have to go pretty much anywhere.
Hi there.
and where the call is coming from, yeah.
I like Washington State.
It is really nice, and there's something about living in the Pacific Northwest. Like, I love all the teachers. I'm really big on camping and hiking and stuff, and they're just so
He's a liar. He was trying to get a job in Pullman.
many pretty parks and places to go for that year, which I really like. So that's why I stuck around. I'm like, I can't leave. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing here. I like all that stuff. I do a bit more hiking
Okay.
than camping.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up
Well,
necessarily
you
going
can
camping.
Either come in and do that,
Yeah.
or you can go online and do that.
Yeah. It can be a bit intimidating, but just even the day hikes are really nice. I like going to Elk River over in Idaho. They have the falls. It's like a couple mile hike, but like when you get to the upper, middle, and lower falls, so it's like really pretty.
All right.
Super fun. Yeah.
I've
Elk
heard
River.
of that actually.
Yeah, Elk River, Idaho. And they've got like a reservoir there in town and that you can hike around. It's just like there's so many little areas in that one area, like place alone. And then we also go up like Coeur d'Alene has a lot of beautiful hiking areas. Yeah. So if you're ever looking for a place, I suggest those areas because they're super fun.
Yeah. Oh, I actually like. I just like more trees. So I know like Spokane is a little bit more green.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not green here. It's just.
It's just wheat fields. We're just like, it's like there's so many trees around us and then you get here and it's like this weird wheat oasis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just hills and wheat.
Yeah, pretty much.
I say that about California, so I can't say much. There's like no green out there other than the plants.
3, 2, 8, 3.
All right.
Dave.
So your grand total today for everything is $274.25. And that's for plates, your registration, and then the title transfer fee.
Okay, when did it become so damn expensive to go to the DMV? I remember when I first got my license, you could get your registration, your plates, all of it for $65. This $272, what?
For sure.
Crazy.
Do you want to do cash, check, or card? Card, okay, there is a fee for card, just to fair warn you. Well, the banks have to put their fee on there, you know.
What is it, like 2%?
For debit, it's actually just $2.25. Yeah, so it's a flat fee, but credit is a 3%.
Probably, yeah, one place, but I don't know where the transfer.
So.
Living in about 3 places till I get a house built, and then I'm gonna get moved down to Idaho.
$92 for the title transfer fee.
Yeah.
So you're looking at $689.25.
Setback. If I transferred it in a certain time period, I would have to pay more or something. And how much?
You know,
credit card fee?
Did you come closer to April? Oh, that's what it was.
I like your phone. Thank you.
Okay.
Some sort of.
She is, but I think she might be out partying with
Yeah, so, go ahead and,
I think she's partying with dogs.
they have a really short window, so they can hang out
She's
really
got it
fast.
out there. Okay, you can go here or she'll be in the car.
Mine's good. No, but they. Oh, you're fine.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead and shove it in her.
Yeah.
Did you go the other window?
So, should be ready now. Super busy today.
Super busy.
Yeah.
What do you mean super busy? There's just 4 employees over here hanging out, huddled by the water cooler.
I haven't even opened my drawers yet.
Oh.
Doing mocking.
Okay.
So.
Time out.
Oh, yeah, it's got a real short attention. So,
She might go.
perfect. All right. So the deal with that was the date on the title. So you came within less than 90 days from the print date. So it looks like you'd only just bought it. And Washington State's weird because we're surrounded by non-sales tax states, and people were like going like way back in the day. They were going and buying their cars in Oregon, not paying sales tax, so they come and register it here to avoid ever paying sales tax. So Washington made this rule like you can't own it for at least 90 days, and you're paying sales tax on fair market value, which on a 2015 Hyundai is pretty common. So yeah.
That's what we're saying. I ended up doing okay. Yeah, for them. I had like 5 years or something.
Oh no, that's totally okay. Hey, as long as you don't get a ticket or have expired registration, then you know.
That's what I was saying, like, a lot
What she just say if you don't get a ticket or need your registration? What do you mean? That's what he's there to pay for.
5 years or something.
Oh no, that's totally okay. Hey, as long as you don't get a ticket or have expired registration, then you know.
That's what I was saying, like, a lot of people are like, why didn't you get it done?
No, it happens. Do you want a copy of your receipt?
It happens to everybody.
One of the weird people.
I'm the same way. I get made fun of all the time. I'm like, why would you not like that? I'm like,
Good number.
I'm not going to trust them to remember that I paid for something. You know, I trust me and my work. But I am old school, so.
If I didn't know any better, these two would have made a great couple. You know, like, why didn't this happen before the murders? Maybe he would have been a little happier, you know? I mean, this lady's just making his whole day.
It's safer. It feels better to have it like a tangible something to hold that shows, hey, I took care of
Do you
this.
know if you want to pay that optional?
I'm not going to mute it anymore for a while. I just have one thing. Do you think that he's so confident now because he just killed 4 people and nobody knows who it is? Just remember, right now, everybody is running around, scrambling, trying to figure out what the house looks like, trying to figure out all this stuff. Who could this be? Who could this possibly be? We were hanging on every press conference. Like I remember like my whole day was scheduled around that press conference. Eye surgery, don't give a fudge, put an eye patch on. You know what I mean? Like we did it. But we did it. So we got arrested too.
$5 donation.
No, people
Okay,
who are
in that
like.
case, it's gonna be the 78.
Completely different generation.
Totally different, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually 37 now, so yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And it's just like, I feel so much older than that age group.
No, exactly, because they're just everything is so different. You didn't necessarily grow up with so many distractions.
Yes. I can put my phone down and not look at it for like hours.
Yeah, because we have that part of our brain activated.
Yeah.
I got 3 of these, I gave one to Shona. Sorry, all required. Have you seen it? Yeah. So,
The title will be mailed to you.
yeah.
Perfect. Yeah,
Oh my God.
All right. Now, just so you know, chickens don't like the freezing weather, so you do want to make sure it's above freezing before you come out.
And here's your new registration, sign and date, and put Pullman out of the place. This is the one that you're gonna keep in the glove box. So,
I think so, I didn't know about it. I got it. Or air. I'll talk to them.
yeah.
Oh, well, she's out there. I'll sign up for it. All right, I'll be ready. I'm so excited to see how these do. I think it's a good one for you. Yeah, me too. It will be. People, they're awesome. Yes, they're awesome. So it's all shrink wrapped and I'll probably have to. Oh, honey, they're yours. I just want to keep them nice and really.
All right, new titles coming in the mail in about 4 weeks, so keep an eye out for that. If it's been 2 months and you still haven't seen it, just let us know, because we can reissue it in November. Okay? Make sure the ones with stickers go on the back of the rig and the ones without go on the front.
And I will.
And these do belong to you now, so if you ever sell or trade the vehicle, you get to like, yeah.
Why did the state have votes like in front?
Washington is just peculiar. I don't know. We're like one of the like only states to require votes. And
I was wondering why exactly.
I believe, this is what I've just heard, and I've like never actually like confirmed it or anything, but like there's a lot of toll bridges over on the west side.
Okay.
And like when people run toll bridges, like usually the cameras only get a shot of part of the car. So I think they made the front plate that so they could catch who was running the toll.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's more like it stems from the west side being, you know, terrible people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They do the same thing, but the
Right.
same logic.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so we're just stuck dealing with it because on the other side of the state, they want it to be easier on themselves.
Yeah, makes
But,
sense.
yeah, I do know that they sell mounting brackets at like most of the auto parts stores, if you need to get one. And then I have seen a lot of people that just put the front one on the dashboard, you know, like they do now. I don't know the legalities of that, but it seems like people do it and get away with it fairly frequently. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those, like, it's hard to say if it's actually legal or not.
I've never gotten legal advice when I went to the DMV. I really want someone from the actual department or the bureau, whatever you call it, of motor vehicles to sit down and watch this. This is something to be studied. This woman is going above and beyond. I don't think she's letting him leave at this point. And I think he likes to talk to officers or like people in authority. Do you know what I mean? Like people in authority. Oh, it's not a drug cartel, sweetheart. Oh, it's not. No, it's not that. No. You think this guy could set this up? Or if it was drug cartel, their heads would be on spokes. They wouldn't just be cut up in a house. Cartels don't do that. And they would have found a lot of drugs. And if you say someone flushed them, don't believe those people you're listening to. Read the doc. Just all I ask is, I beg of you, please read the documents yourself. Please. 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 Don't listen to me. Don't listen to whoever you're listening to. Just read them for yourself. Every single word. Because just read the arrest affidavit. There you go. That's all you need. It's the truth. It's not a lie. 5 different departments didn't lie to get this guy, and only put a sheath in there. Don't you think they would have planted a hell of a lot more evidence? Hell of a lot more. They would have planted his blood, his semen, his spit, everywhere. It would have been everywhere. Not on a sheath buckle in the inside of the snap. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I just say, please read the documents if you think that way. Someone told me today that next month, Bryan Kohberger is going to come out with his story and he's going to get out of jail.
Other than that, you're all set and good to go, and those places are yours. And yeah.
Oh, and one more thing. They did timed runs. Did you see those documents? Did you see the documents when they did the time runs? One person, when they did it fast, they had one person timing, one person committing, like going through acting like they were committing the murders. And then they did it on a slow run where they just walked, they got out of the car easily, they just did everything lazy daisy. And that was like 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Okay.
It takes no time at all to go in and murder 4 kids that are drunk and sleeping. It's a coward move.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and do you have Pennsylvania plates on the vehicle?
Yeah.
You should double check with Pennsylvania. They might be states that require you to send them back, or they charge a little card.
I don't believe that they do because I
Until
have
she
my
gets that card, there's no. Oh, okay. Then yeah, you should be good. I always just check 'cause a lot of the East Coast states do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely look into that. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Have a great weekend.
Too.
Stop kicking people in their pants, Molly. Not nice.
See how she's like in a good mood after her? She was flirting. She was like, oh, you're 28? About to be 28? You're not even 28 yet. About to be? I'm 37. I'm 27. We could make this work. He'll return. I don't know when, but he will. Or if this is just a different angle, then we won't watch. This might just be a different angle. Okay, we can't hear anything over here. This looks like the same thing, kind of. Let's see when he comes in. That's not him. Oh, then he walks back out. I think this is in the beginning whenever he goes and gets the mileage. What do they do? What do they do? Give you 2 views? Because it's 20, yeah, it's 20 minutes and it's 40 minutes. So it's, yeah, okay. Very strange. But I thought that they were going to get him on the Christmas card list or something. We heard that. Do you guys remember hearing that? If you guys ever if Nightbot ever yells at you, it used to yell at Cheryl all the time. It's because sometimes, if you do, I'll show you because I could do it. I'll put my name. If I put this dot like that, if I put that period on accident, if you double space and you accidentally put that period, it thinks you're putting a link into the chat. So if that period's in a weird spot and there's not a space there, it'll say Casey, do it again, and I'm going to time you out. And I think it's hilarious. I think it's so funny when Nightbot does that. No, who timed her? Who's timed out? Oh, Nightbot timed him out. Whoever it was. Yeah. I don't even know how to untime someone out on my own channel. Yeah, I guess he's still pushing timeout. I was going to go back up to see if I could see the message, but it might be too much. It might be too far up there. Oh, did she? Oh. She's Audi, not Audi. Audi would be like not spelled like Audi, the car. Whose comment section was I in the other day? I swear to you, it was a treasure trove of bad grammar if I ever seen it. It was lovely. It was like a, grammar warrior's dream in there. You're there, I mean, period. I don't remember whose it was, but it was funny. Okay. Oh, yeah, the posting links. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I know. So I don't know why. Sometimes it holds your messages. So if your messages don't go through, Ashley, and Ladybug ain't in the chat, she's, like, just say, hey, Tanya, my message didn't go through, and then I'll look down and I'll push it through. I can push it through on my iPad. I don't go through on my StreamYard like most people do. Yeah, I try to. I really do. Yes, I really do. Oh, yes. He was wearing gloves. Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. Because I noticed that the other day when me and Vincent were watching this, he puts his hands on the counter and he's wearing black nitrile gloves. And I'm like, Vincent. I'm like, he's wearing gloves like my blue ones, but they're black. I got to get some black ones because those are pretty sharp. But no, like I wear gloves all the time. I don't like my hands to be wet unless I'm washing them. I'm weird. I'm autistic. So that's probably what it is. It's sensory overload and I have it really bad. So like I always glove. When I clean the house, like my house is clean. It's like wipe it down the counters with Lysol. I don't want the Lysol in my hands. I'll even wear masks when I clean my bathrooms. They say that women like smell so much more chemicals than men because of how much cleaning we do. And I've been taking that to heart. So I wonder if we could see his gloves if we go back here. Because I know I saw him on this one. Whenever he came in. Oh, there, yeah, you can see him right there. Look at him. I don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, I can't zoom in on the video. Dang you, MacBook. Dang you. I see other people just like zoom in on theirs like that. It must be like their mouse or something. But yeah, he's definitely wearing black gloves and he's got his North Face jacket on. And I mean, I'd probably wear mine in November though. I would wear mine. I have the same jacket. Oh, what channel, Jess? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. Oh, yeah, the drama's crazy. The drama's nuts. I love to listen to it. I don't want to be involved, but I'd be loving to listen to it. People are crazy out there. Okay. I can't believe he's yeah. Oh, and Chris McDonough. Don't you have something to say about Bryan Kohberger? I mean, you did say he was going to get moved, that you had insider sources. You thought people forget about that? Like, because people be forgetting about so much stuff that people be saying on this internet. And I ain't trying to be dramatic, but I'm being dramatic. He should have never said Bryan Kohberger's getting moved, because then it was on News Nation, Court TV. Everybody picked it up. Magazines, the New York Post. And it's like, what? Huh? That's not true. Putting out fake information on us. Keep it factual. Okay, so Olivia and Mr. Gonzalez went on to, our good friends at News Nation, which I haven't watched News Nation since Ashley Banfield left, which I wasn't watching it when she was there. So it's been a while, I feel like, since we've watched News Nation. Wonder, the views are down. I mean, they're down everywhere, but they're down. That's really awesome, Jess. And now at 1.96, that's awesome. Yeah, he ain't getting moved. He ain't getting moved nowhere. They're going to keep him right where his ass is sitting in J block. They won't even move him to H block. He's been begging. Can I go over to H block? Oh, they're making fun of me. Peru's over here talking to me in the vents, trying to get my story, wanting to know my personal story. That's all they're doing. Those guys are not harassing him. And that's what Chris McDonough said too, that those guys were harassing him through the vents. No, I can assure you, they're not. They're most likely maybe calling him some names whenever he won't talk back because they got a new celly. You talk through the turlets. You talk through the turlet. It goes up through the pipe or wherever they're at. You talk to your person. If they get somebody in their, in their pipeline and they don't want to talk, they're going to feel a kind of way. They're going to be like, bro, talk to us, dude. What's your story? We've heard from the other three. We know about their mama, their papa, their grandma, their great grandma. I ain't wrong. I wouldn't want to listen to the same dude's story over again. I'll say, okay, brother, we got a new one. And it's Koberger. Hello. I'd want to talk to him too if I was in the jail. I would. All right, let's listen to what they have to say about this new law. Both look lovely. Jesse Weber, as always.
He just said, he was really happy to be able to start enacting this change. And, it was long overdue, not personally for this case, but just for victims' rights in general in Idaho and, other states.
I think it has ramifications for other states, particularly, unfortunately to say this because of the high profile nature of this. I think this is a wake up call, Steve, just to be.
Sorry to interrupt it already, but can we just talk about this dog's getting on my nerves. I'll get back to you on that. Hold on.
Be clear, what exactly does this law limit from the public record? How does it work?
Okay.
As I understand it, this is mainly.
Now I know. I just couldn't think of his first name. It went into my head and went right out of my head when Mia, my dog, cried behind me. This should have been enacted in every state when Gannon Stauch, when that little boy's autopsy pictures were put out on the internet or even given to people. I think there should be an age group, like an age range. I don't think anybody under the age of 18, their photos should not come out ever, unless it's to be studied in like a classroom. And you know what I mean? It's a controlled setting, right? To if they have to do science, right? We have to have science, but I don't agree with, and I don't even agree with adults being put out there. I don't agree with anybody really being put out there after they went through the worst time of their life. And then their families have to see that. And especially if their families don't want to go to court and they don't want to see that, they want to just, get a plea deal and they want to put everything behind them, then I don't think that those families should have to see those images along the internet. That's just not fair to them.
Olivia's bill that she's been working on, and I've been on the sidelines for this one, but it protects crime scene, the gory, the body. It protects that. It basically says it's still going to be used in the court of law and all that. It's just not something that gets released to the general public. Freedom of Information Act. There's certain things that are just not evidence, and that's kind of what we're taking. We didn't even have a court case. It was a plea, so we see that this is something that is like common courtesy for a family that might do something like this. That we don't drag us through this.
And Olivia, to be clear, if a family wants to request the photos for whatever reason, they could still, but is there some limitations to that?
So it goes with the familial hierarchy. So it's surviving spouse, adult children, parents, siblings, grandparents, and it has to go in that order. They can't jump the line, but there's no limitations on, getting access to those records.
Olivia, were you getting put?
Well, then how? I don't think a family would, but a family might be willing to give out. If let's say TMZ, they call a family and they say, "I'll give you $100,000 for the pictures." What if that family really needs money? I don't know. I don't think a family would do that, but it's just still I feel bad. I feel like those pictures still get out, even if the families have them. I think they should just be used in court. And you see it in court, and then unless they have a plea deal, then they should have with these families, Like every cop show I've ever freaking watched, like the first 48, every damn episode, they bring in everybody from the family. They'll bring in aunts, uncles, aunties, all of them, grandparents, and they'll explain what the case, what they have, what evidence they have, like what happened, what evidence they have, if they are going to be able to proceed to trial, how much time they'll be able to get, and all of that. These families, they got shit. They literally got shit on. He looked at them and was like, he should have just threw his hands up. He didn't even do that. He just sat there. Yeah, I'm gonna plead guilty now after I done wasted everybody's 3 years.
Pushback? Was anybody saying, I don't agree with this, I think this is a problem? Because I imagine the argument would be, critics would say, hey, listen, the public, news, we have a right, public access to all details about this case, no matter what it is. Were you receiving that kind of pushback? And what would you say to critics who say that?
Yeah, so I actually have to give credit to Senator Wintrow. She worked amazingly hand in hand with the press, actually, to make this a very smooth transition and to make it so that this isn't about a lack of transparency. This is about protecting dignity. And for those who would have a problem with this very uncontroversial bill, I would say that maybe you should just reconsider why you feel entitled to view photos taken during a death investigation of a dead body.
Yeah. And I think that's a really good point. You weigh what would be the value of that, right? The public's access to knowledge about our criminal justice system or a case versus what exactly you're asking for. Steve, I want to...
It's about money. It's about money. We all know that. We're not dumb. We're not dumb. You put on your thumbnail, you're going to show crime scene photos. You'll have 1,000 people in your chat. You put on your thumbnail, you're going to go through documents. You'll have 50 people in your chat. But you know what? I would much rather be on the side of documents than showing pictures and sitting there speculating that 4 people did this, or the cartel, or there's tunnels, or whatever you can fucking dig out of your ass that day. Because I don't even know where they've been. I don't know where they come up with the stuff, really. If someone could tell me, are they watching old like Jerry Springer episodes? Jesse Raphael, whatever her name is, Sally Jesse Raphael episodes with the red glasses? Is that where they're getting their content? Because I mean, I swear they pull something. These creators are pulling something out of their butt all the time. And I'm like, how did they do it? How'd you come up with that one? Like, I can't even explain how that's untrue, because the first thing and everything after that is untrue. It's like, you can't even debate something that's completely untrue.
Bring it back to your experience, your family's experience, for people who don't know. Why was this so important to you? What happened? What did you go through that you thought it was important for you and Olivia to go through with this and push for this? What happened with your family with respect to this case?
Well, there was times where we weren't sure who was defending us and who we were going after. And we reached out to our legislators, and we just thought to ourselves, we got to make it better than this. The system shouldn't be set up in a way that a family has to go through so many attacks from so many different angles. And
she already did.
We found some people that really did want to help, and they want.
Christy already did. The poor woman. Remember the demolition? She was told. We were all told. It was like either 6 o'clock or 6:30, or no. I'm sorry. It was 7 o'clock. It was either the demolition was going to start at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and it started at 6:45. I was flying. I was over there. I was flying into that studio. I remember I was a couple minutes late. They were already starting to demolish everything. I can't even say the word right now. Demo everything whenever I came on. And it was like 6:45 in the morning. Christy said she got her cup of coffee, turned around, and you could see Kaylee's bedroom where they had just taken the building down. That's sad. Hey, Julian. They might be confusing tunnels with the old mines. Yeah, maybe. But they're not. It's not under the house. And it's not the cartel. They would literally have their heads on sticks out in the front yard. You knew the cartel. They're ruthless. And in Idaho? Well, maybe, I don't know.
Worked with people, and it really worked out. And
Steve, apologize. There's a little bit of ambient noise. We're going to try to work that out on your end. Olivia, I'm going to toss it back to you. Two questions for you. Are you now going to try to advocate and push for this in other states like we talked about? And B, is this very difficult for you to be a part of, right? This is an incredibly difficult chapter in your whole family's lives. And yet pushing for this, I wonder if it brings up the trauma, brings up the hard memories of what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. So to answer your first question, I would love for this to be adopted in any state that doesn't currently have protections over decedents' bodies. Some states do, but most do not. And I would say to the legislators of those states, if it can pass in conservative Idaho unanimously, it can pass in your home state too. And I would also say, on a case like this, it's better to be proactive than reactive. And it's better to try to reduce the harm before the harm has happened. And then to answer your second question, yeah, it's always really, really hard to, I think testifying is the hardest part. When you're really trying to help people understand the importance of specifically why families should have access to these photos. That's mainly the hard sticking point. And it's difficult to remember seeing my sister and the feelings that happened. And it's always difficult. And I think it's always going to be, but it's worth it when maybe I can avoid this happening to the next family.
That's a good point. By the way, Olivia, how are you doing? How are you doing right now? How are you and the family doing?
Oh man, my favorite question. We're all doing fairly well. Yeah. New beginnings, fresh starts.
That's
We're all doing well.
good.
Steve, I want to.
Like, I like that. That was the first time, like, I feel like her eyes were bright and she was smiling, like, purely, like, joyful. You know what I mean? Like, they're doing better. I mean, and that's all you can hope for.
I turn it over to you. I don't care if you're echoing or not. I want to still hear from you. How are you doing? What does this mean? The fact that this is now moving forward. Talk to us about it.
Oh, Steve left.
Can you hear me?
I think he froze. It was the question. He didn't want to answer the question. It's okay. Olivia, I'm going to go back to you on this. Again, I know this is an incredibly difficult moment, but I think that this is a very powerful moment. And I'm curious if you've received, again, from other victims' family members who have gone through this, have you received any support for what you're doing?
Yeah, I think that members of this community, it's a group that no one wants to be a part of. And somehow we all kind of conglomerate together. And for example, someone who worked on this bill, Alan Hodges, he lost his daughter to a seizure. It still was a death investigation, though an accidental. I had a long talk with him today, and it's just kind of, it's sad how many overlaps there are in these gaps. But it's nice to know that, you know, we aren't alone, because sometimes this road feels really, really lonely.
Well, I know you have a lot of support nonetheless, and you're doing important work. So Olivia and Steve, you're out there. Steve and Olivia, thank you both so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Have a good night.
You too. All right.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below.
I said, dang him, and then I took myself off the stage. Yeah, the Gannon Kate, man. We watched that trial on this channel, and I will never do a live about that woman. Tish. That's all I'll call her. Tish on this channel. I will never watch her. I despise that woman after what she did to that baby. I mean, he wasn't a baby, but you know what he was. He was a little boy. And yeah, we got Kumo'd. Oh, I get Kumo'd all the time. Every once in a while I'll get it. I'll hit it right at the right time. I don't know why they gotta be so damn loud. And this cat is so comfortable. Like, I don't want to leave her. I'll feel bad leaving her in here. I mean, this room is big. She was sitting in the chair earlier. It was so cute. And then Vincent came in, and I was watching him on the camera, and it was really cute. You missed it all, Tom. We got to do a Rex Heuermann update. Well, I did one, but I mean, I kind of want to do a show over it because, well, when he pleads, we're definitely doing a freaking show over that. I'm glad he's pleading. Rumor is Rex Heuermann. Go watch my video from earlier today because it had 666 views last time I checked. I need more. I need another view. But so Rex Heuermann is allegedly pleading guilty to 7 Melissa Bartholomew, Megan Waterman, Amber Lynn Costello, Maureen Brene Barnes, Jessica Taylor, Valerie Mack, and Sandra Costello. Like, we have a few more on there. Are we going to add the Asian male? What's going on with Peaches? I heard some stuff was going on in that. I need to check that out. The plea is supposed to be next month, I guess. I'm glad that he's pleading for the families. You know what I mean? The families don't need to go through that, but I do hope he has to say what happened. Maybe not go into like great detail with the families there. Maybe they don't want to hear that. Maybe they do though, right? Maybe they do want to know everything. If that was my loved one, I would want to know everything. When my dad was killed in a car accident, I was down there to get the death certificate or the death report, like, you know, police report and all that, traffic report. Peaches and her baby and the Asian male and the bodies they have out in where is, I just said it the other day, the Manorville, the Manorville butcher stuff. I was like, Ohio Spectrum customers get on my last nerve today. That's what I was thinking, Tom. Maybe he's doing this so yeah. But if they find more bodies, they'll just take them back to court. They don't have it in New York, I don't think. Do they? I don't think they have the death penalty in New York. I don't know, actually. Does New York have... Oh, look right there. I think we looked it up before. Nope, I didn't think it did. So... and the only states that you have to like take your, like surrender your plates, like, you know, and all that. She said, that lady, she said it was a lot of places on the East Coast. Florida, I would consider that southern. South Carolina, I would consider that southern. Oklahoma, Virginia, Maryland, and New York and Massachusetts are the only states. That doesn't really sound like East Coast to me. I don't know. That seems kind of like all over the place. I think she was flirting with him. What do you guys think? Do you think she was flirting with him? I think she was flirting with him. I didn't see a wedding ring, but I couldn't see that close. But then, you know, again, there was a girl at the school that liked him. Why didn't he like her? Was it because she was Asian? I hate to say that. Like, I don't want to put that on him if he, you know, but I mean, he did say to a girl that was, you know, disabled, you're not going to procreate, are you? Like, meaning like you're not going to, you know, even, I forget what it was, her disability or handicap or whatever. I hate when people call it handicap, so I won't say that, disability, but it wasn't nothing that it was like you could give to your child or something. She was, I forget what it was. It'd be like me. Blind in one eye from a car accident, giving birth to a child and be like, oh, my child's going to have one eyeball. Oh, hell. You know, like, no, that's not how it works. Where are you heading up to? You got to go to Newark? New York? I said that. Thank you. Ring the bell. Yeah, share. Share, like, comment. Comment after live. Hype the video after live. Shit, I hyped my own video the other day. I'm not gonna lie. I was on my my titanium bill or my unfiltered page. I didn't realize it. And I'm like, why am I popping up right here? And so I clicked on my live just to see what it looked like. And I was like, oh, I can hype my video. And I hyped it. I was like, I'm gonna hype my own video. I don't know what it means. I know that like if you get a bunch of hype points, I think that you can turn them in for like prizes on YouTube, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese, kind of like with tickets, and then you play the game. I would play the skee ball. I don't know what it means though. Hey, Adam. Oh, you want to see the baby? She's sleeping. Come here. Yeah, they want to see you again. Look. There she is. She little. Look up there. Look up there. Over here. Oh, she's got such a cute face. And a little pink nose. So I'll tell the story again since we're getting ready to get off here. This cat yesterday, Vincent left and it fell out of his car like a mile away. So what does he do? He calls me and I'm thinking he hit a duck. As soon as he called me, I'm like, oh my God, he hit a duck. He hit a duck. And so, yeah, so I know her mama. So there's an orange cat that's been here since we've been here almost. This cat has to be, we've been here 8 or 9 years, and this cat has to be at least 7 or 8. Like, no lie. And it's an orange cat, and it's big, and you can tell it loves to be outside. It don't want to be inside. Don't be coming for, it's like, don't come for me. And people will feed it. So what we think happened is she had this kitten like 12 weeks ago, we're guessing. And the older lady that lived in the apartment beside us downstairs, we think she was feeding her, but we didn't see the cat because we don't go over there. And so this older lady had to leave. And I think she thought like, it'll go back to its mom. Like, I don't know what she thought, right? We're just thinking, we don't even know if this is true. We're just thinking this is what happened because she was over by Vincent's car, I guess, right when she was like getting ready to leave. And so he's like, maybe that's when the cat went into my car. So her name's Tessie. She fell out of the car. She's so lovable. Like wild cats are wild. Me and my dad, we thought it would be a good idea. I was young and my dad was not young. So you could blame him because you can blame him all you want. But we saw these kittens coming out of this hole and I was like, oh my God, I want one, Daddy. And my daddy was like, my dad was like, oh, of course, anything for my little girl. And I was 21 or 22, anything for my little girl. So we go get this, we go get this wild kitten. It was just through the house. I mean, it didn't know what a litter box was, nothing. This cat straight into the litter box, pee and poop. I saw poop earlier. I was like, oh my God, good girl. And then like, she's just laying here on the desk. Earlier, she had to be like on my chest because she doesn't want me to leave. And now I feel bad. I don't want to leave her. She's really adorable. We wanted a kitten too. And we wanted a girl. And she looks like Rocky, but like has like orange in her. She looks like a little miniature Rocky. And she's a girl. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want another boy cat. No, Rocky's my boy. He'll be my only boy. He's my baby. I mean, you might be the youngest, but Mia's still the babiest. Definitely. She's been out there crying like the whole life. Her name is Tessie. Yeah, Tessie. We don't know middle name yet. I was going to name her Model 3, but I could. Tessie Model 3. I couldn't believe, I thought Vince was going to put her in his car, but then that's why he had me drive over. She went right under my seat too. As soon as she went in, I was like, am I going to be able to get her out? I was like, can I sit in the seat? Am I going to squish her? And she was fine. She rode down there and she didn't cry or nothing. As soon as we started like driving in the car, she calmed down. And I'm like, this is weird because Rocky will not do a car ride. Like I will only take him out of this house right now if it was an emergency. Like he had to go to the vet. Other than that, he's staying here until his last days, until, if something were to happen. Of course I would take him, but he's so scared to be out in the car. He peed on me last time. He peed all over me. I was like, you asshole. So we haven't moved him in 9 years. We've lived here 8 or 9 years. That's a long time for him. That's half his life almost. So that is half his life. See, there's so many different calicos. We need to look him up. Because he's like calico, but then he has that red, like that yellow, like those orange cat, like Garfield, like that kind of cat. And it's just like little patches. It doesn't go very smooth, but she's so cute in the face. And she's so just adorable. I can't help myself. I literally like, I'm getting a litter robot. Mm-hmm. The GRI litter robot. Thank you, Vicky. Because I'm not doing 2 litter box. I'm doing 1 self-clean. I've never had a self-cleaner. I clean I clean Rockies every 3 days. I change the whole thing. And Is that what he is, a tabby? Is that what those are? A calico? I think, yeah, I think it's a calico. Rocky's a calico, I think. They have the same colors. Rocky's just a boy. Like, I'm just gonna have to show you. I'm gonna have to show you. Show you my my other cat sometime. Like up close, because he's big. He's my big fatty. And not as big as Ashley Higgins' cat. That cat doesn't look like it ate every toy in the house and then another animal. Ashley has the biggest cat in the world. A reverse tabby is a calico tabby. I need to write that down. Let me take a picture of that so I can remember. Tell Vincent. We don't know our cats. Well, like growing up, I had a Siamese cat was my first cat. That's what I wanted to get as a kitten, my next kitten, but I ain't whatever God wants me to do. You know what I mean? And God was like, here's a cat. It just shit it out of Vincent's car. Can you imagine your girlfriend, right? She wants a kitten. I haven't mentioned it, but maybe twice or 3 times. Like, I really don't mention it. It's not like something I mention every day, but I do mention it. And they haven't been around each other yet. So yeah, we're like letting them smell through the door. But I don't know. This wasn't my pick, but you know what? Rocky wasn't my pick neither. And that's the best thing is when you don't pick them and they pick you. Have you guys seen the video of the dogs at the Humane Society picking their new owners? So I don't know where it's at, but there's a Humane Society and there's a video, and I wish the video has copyright music, but maybe look under Humane Society dogs pick owners, like Google that, and it should pop up, and it's adorable. Like these dogs, they just walk through the line and they just spot somebody, and it's like they knew them their whole life, and they run over to them and they just jump on them. And then the owners are crying because they're like, you picked me. You know what I mean? Like, because people that adopt are already empathetic, I feel like, you know? And so then they just like cry, and I'm just like, oh, I'm crying. And now I got this cat. I'm like, this cat picked Vincent, actually, you know? But then when I held her, she looked like she was hugging me. Like her arms went around like this, and she was like not biting, but like just like caressing on my like shirt. I'm like, she's so lovable. Yeah, I'm like, I am not a crier, but those get me. That military videos of when they tap in, and it's the little kids, the little girls, and they run up and they're like, daddy or mommy. And they're trying to get them to tap them. Like you can even see it, like they're standing there straight, and because they have to be tapped. And then the kid will finally like hug them or tap them. And then it's just so sweet. Those videos get me. I try not to watch them because they get me so much. Let me show you this girl I've been watching. This girl's out of control. I swear this is going to be me someday, but I don't like farm animals. Where is she at? She has to be on my For You page. Is she not really on this For You page? She's all over the one in the other room, like all over it. I cannot remember her name to save my life, but she's this little farmer, and she is cute as a button. And she has all these animals, like an ostrich and like all these animals. And she has the craziest names for them. Like none, like their names are just like so random. And she's always cussing at them. Her dad used to play for the NFL, but I don't know where. I don't know what team. But she's really funny. She's really cute. I don't see her on this because like these computers aren't synced up, you know? Oh, I can't remember. I think it's like Lex Farm. There it is. Okay. She has 375,000 subscribers. I think she should have more than that. I think she's funny as shit. I don't know why, but I do. I'll show you like one of her shorts or something. Like she takes her pig to the doctor with her when she gets her lip injections. It's like, what the hell? Like, oh wait, I gotta turn her up. Okay, don't get me for this, girl.
rehabilitation work to the barn. We just passed the damn supercell. It doesn't look like a hurricane or something came through here. Tsunami. We gotta clean everything out. I hold Katy Perry by her leg.
Katy Perry.
Fuck. No. I hope they don't try to drink that. Don't drink that shit. They have all the bowls. Excuse me, Katy Perry, out my face, please. This is what Katy Perry done did to the last heating bowl. I literally feel like a construction worker right now. I should have never let him swim in here. That's the last thing I should have done. I'm in the trenches, dead ass. I'm gonna get the damn bird flu. Get me out of here. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, I'm gonna get scabies. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get scabies. Not the trash can. Go that way. We gotta bleach this shit. This is terrible. That's what I'm talking about. I wanna be 20 feet away at all times. It's gonna take forever, ain't it? The thing is clean. That's all I gotta say. This thing is so awkward. Don't touch my patience, Katy Perry. I ain't got much. Barn rehabilitation.
Don't test my patience, Katy Perry. She has like one of those names, Toenail.
Look how beautiful it is in here. Go. Ah! Oh my. I can't even breath. That was so bad. I can't see. Ah! Jesus, Joseph, and Mary, y'all are needed right now. Oh, this is all contaminated by ringworms. Oh, Samsung ringworm. Oh, be gone, ringworm. It's all over me. We need to take a shower. Y'all need to go back in your thing. You're gonna be fine amphetamines. This is gonna be fine. We're not allowed to swim in there no more. Emu ball. I'm just gonna go dump this. I'll dump it right here. Beautiful.
I think she's funny. I think she's cute. She's adorable. She is like the cutest country girl I've ever seen in my life. And she cusses like a trailer. When she goes into the country store, like the feed store, it's over. It's all over. I really like watching her. She makes me laugh. You watch a different farmer chick? I wonder if it's the one that she's having a battle with another farmer chick right now. And it's so funny. They're doing like battle videos back and forth. It's just like all in good fun. But yeah, I think she's really cute. She's really funny. She reminds me of me when I like was younger, but I would never do farm animals, just regular animals. My brother now, that looked like his place. My brother got first thing he built on his land. He didn't build a house. He built a barn. And then he put a lake in, like a pond, like a little pond, not a lake, I guess, a little pond. And then he put natural chemicals in there so that the fish could drink out of the pond and have nice fresh water. Now he's got chickens, a rooster, I think. I don't even know what else. He's got it all. He's probably out there cussing like that too after working 12 hours a day and then going out to the farm. She is funny. Her name is, if you want to follow her, her name is Lex Freemeyer. And I don't know if that's her last name, Freemeyer, but like her dad played for the NFL. Freemeyer, maybe that's her last name. Yeah, there he is. Oh, no, that's not him. Just kidding. That's further mouth. That's not him. I'm looking for, maybe he wasn't. I mean, he is. It says right here, TikTok memories throwing passes with my dad. Like, because I just watched this video the other day of her. Let me see. I just had it. Where the hell? Oh, right here.
Football season, I make my dad throw me
Here, tell me who he is. If there's anybody in here who can tell me this guy.
a football. He used to be in the NFR, NBA,
NFR.
What the fuck is it?
NFL. Yeah, horse ain't gonna like it.
He's fine. Let me see that agility. Yep. What's a football drill?
No, that looks like me and my father. After, not on the horse, but after every family get together. We're going outside and throwing the football. He had a son, but he wanted to, I guess. I'm just kidding.
You had to do in the NFL.
There ain't none of that out here today. Run at me. Catch it.
Run at you now.
Run.
Run.
Anyone know him?
I don't think we're making it to the PBR. Shit.
PBR.
Problem is, if I...
I'm trying to get like a good shot of him.
Can you imagine?
We're making it to the fucking NFL. I want to see those calories being burnt bad. What if my horse takes off running?
Here.
All right. Oh! So you feel like you're back in your glory days of the PBR, NFL?
Yes.
In honor of football.
Let's say I know there's more pictures because she takes her pig on the boat. They have a really nice boat, like outside of their house, and she takes the pig on it, and the pig's getting mud everywhere. And I'm just like, oh my God. Is she? She's in Canada? I was wondering where she was. I didn't know where she was from. She's from Canada, really? I didn't know that. There's a lot of good creators from Canada that I watch. Come to think of it. She's funny as shit. She's literally like this all the time too. Like, this is my mouth whenever I'm not online, but I'm not yelling at farm animals. I'm yelling at regular animals. I'm like, oh, you done freaking spilt your water bowl again. You know how it goes. I got a dog that takes the ice cubes out of the water bowl, puts them on the ground wherever she wants. She doesn't eat them. But she don't let her sister eat them either. So then I got to go to the refrigerator, get more ice cubes out, and give those ones to Araya. And I have to play a game. I have to scoot them across the floor. It's the only way she likes them. Weird ass animals, but they're mine, you know. I've got 4 now. Who would have thought? who didn't think that? I mean, come on. We have enough room. We're fine. I was going to look back. Oh, I was going to look back at my dogs and they're not there. I just got Kitty. Fresh Kitty. You want to see her again before I get off here? Come here, Kitty. Come here. I bet Vincent, your daddy, will come in here in a minute. I always hold the back paws. I don't know if you guys do that, but I always do. There you go. Oh, she is an emu? She does too. I think she is an emu also. I think that's Toenail. His name's Toenail. And she has a duck, oh, see that? See that kitty loving? Rocky, don't do that to me no more. He only does that when he wants something. You're just so lovable. Okay, we're going to get up here. We're going to go and, I don't know what we're going to do. She's adorable. I love her. I love her already. Are you sure you're a girl? Yeah, I think you are. She won't let me look behind, but I've looked in between, so I think we're good. We just got to get you fixed. We got to take you to the vet. And we were already looking up stuff, like, you know, because we don't want, like, we want to make sure we get her shots and we get her everything she needs. So we're going to do that this week. We're going to get you everything you need so you can be integrated with your brothers and your sister. Oh, wait, your sisters and your brother. You only got one brother. I said, we talked on the way home. I said, the dogs, just bite them one good time. Don't hurt them. But you know what I mean? That's what Rocky did. And Rocky is the king. Rocky is king. He only had to bite them twice, like, you know, both dogs. And they were like, we good. So, have a good night, Simply. So, I think she'll be okay because she has claws too. But if she scratches Rocky, I'll be so mad. But I don't think she will. She'd only do that if she had to defend herself. And I don't think Rocky will come around her. I think Rocky will be like, what the fuck is that? Like, Mom, what is that? Because he thinks he's a dog. I mean, he licks the dog bones and everything. We'll have the dog bone container open. He'll have his whole head in there. She has her head on my hand. It's sweet. I'm going to move you for just a minute so I can play the music. Oh, she was sleeping. You're such a lovable. This is the most lovable cat I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe this was like an outside cat. We also looked around, and I'm going to put up pictures this week, like tomorrow, of like tomorrow and Monday, because I feel like more people might see them on Monday. But I'm going to put some pictures around the neighborhood of her just to see, you know what I mean? Just to like be tripled, like, because I don't want to take someone's cat. You know, this is someone's cat, but I just don't think it was. I know it was that orange cat's litter. I know that for a fact. And I guess Vincent saw the daddy before, and the daddy looks like Rocky a little bit. So yeah, you got a new life. You just lucked out. Yeah, you got real lucky. You went up under the right car. Vincent ain't gonna say no to a cat. He ain't gonna say no. He'll be like, I can't say no. Yeah, she's like caramely and then black and then caramely. She's got some cool colors. Oh, was terrified of your mom. Yeah, the cats don't mess around. Cats don't. They get stuff done. Especially Rocky. He's a big cat. Like, he can get pushed over by the dog and not even care. You know what I mean? Like, the dogs don't do it. They won't even enter a room if he's sitting there, like, in front of the door. They won't go around him. They'll just sit there and cry. Oh. Did you scare yourself? Oh, you thought you was going to fall off. She goes too comfortable. She sits up on the handle right here. There she is. What? You do have some really ranky breath, though. We'll say that. We gotta fix that. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna jump off here and see what this kitten wants before she starts pressing buttons on the keyboard like she did before. But thank you for being here tonight, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow on the live. We'll be talking about I wasn't ready. She did that. We'll be talking about Caleb Flynn because he has his court date is on Monday. I was like, what? And I thought I had to go to the dentist on Monday, but it's not till Tuesday. So we're good to go. I got everything ready. Everything should be ready. I believe his court date is at 9:00. I'll be I keep doing it again. Keep doing that. My finger is spasming. But I'll be there at like 8:30 to the courthouse. Make sure I'm there early. And that way I know where to go, get in, and all that stuff. So we'll be doing that on Monday. So make sure you guys have your alerts set, your subscribed and all those things. Hit the like button on your way out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. You guys could be anywhere tonight, but you're with me. So I appreciate that. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you. Bye, guys.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't want to be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me. I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant.